Good morning. I am at the airport. And if you're new here, you may not know what that means, but if you're not new here, you know that means we're starting a new knit project because it's actually illegal to travel without a knit. Duh. And you may be thinking that this is one of the many projects that I've been talking about that I want to start. It's not. This is a completely different thing. Today, I am flying to Oregon with one of my favorite brands that I model for frequently, and we're gonna be playing around in the mountains in the Three Sisters mountain range, doing some campaign work, and as always, I need a knit project. And I got completely sidetracked from my to knit list because a new pattern was released recently, the Romanesco Bag. Yeah, Black designer, period. Okay, so I need to make one or several of these bags. Hello. And the yarn I chose out of my stash is this Lions Brands recycled polyester, like almost denim colored yarn. I think that would look so cute in this bag, and I do want more than one. I already know I want more than one, and I haven't even started it, but I'm gonna, I think, start with the big bag, because you have a large size and a small size. I think I'm gonna start with the large size. I see myself using this as a purse, yes, but more so as a really stylish project bag, the big one. And then down the line, I'll make a small one, and that will solely be a purse. But I think the denim is so slay for this bag, and so that's what I'm going to work on while I'm in Oregon over the next 4 days and see where we go. The pattern calls for worsted weight. This is allegedly worsted weight. It looks quite thin to me for worsted. I think it's on the lighter side. So I brought 2 different needle sizes, and I'm gonna do some math to figure out which needle size I'm gonna use to get like somewhere in the ballpark of the gauge of the pattern so that I'm not too off. I don't really care to be extra accurate because it's a bag after all. If it's a little bigger or a little smaller, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, that's what we're working on, and we're gonna go to Oregon. All right, I am in the Seattle airport now for my very quick layover. Excuse the chin diaper. I don't play about my health on these flights, okay? And I want to show you my updates because I actually got a little good bit done, and then I messed up some. So let me show you. So the bag is knit with, you knit the flat bottom first, knitting it flat back and forth, and then you pick up around it and you knit the body in the round. And like the spiky design is on the wrong side of the fabric, so you're knitting the bag inside out, and when you finish you turn it right side in. So I realized on the plane, it was probably around the time of the descent when I started picking up the stitches around the flat part, which is done in linen stitch, by the way. This is what it looks like. This is the wrong side of the fabric. This is the right side of the fabric, but this is the wrong side of the object, and this is the right side of the object. With all that being said, I picked up and started knitting inside out, or backward inside out. The sides were not matching. Okay, I'm not about to confuse myself. The sides were not matching. So I had did like 5 rows already until I realized that. So I had to rip it out. I ripped it out as we were deplaning, and the man next to me was like, wait, you're undoing all your hard work? I was like, just this little bit. I did it wrong. Don't worry. But yeah, now I am re-picking up, and I need to just double check, because it says to pick up the stitches with the wrong side facing you. That's this way. This is the wrong side and it's facing me, and I'm picking up the stitches like so. And then once you knit around, it tells you to turn it inside out and keep knitting. That part really confuses me. So I'm going to work my way slowly on this and see how far we can get on this next leg of my flight, which shouldn't be super long. I'm in Washington. I need to go to Oregon. Just one state hop, right? Like, hopefully it's like less than 2 hours, because I am really hungry.
What is like your day job otherwise? In the winter, like November through March,
Hey, I'm in the Airbnb now, and I want to show you my progress. I haven't knit a ton, but I knit some. It did take me a little bit to understand the pattern where I had messed up before and I had knit it inside out by accident. And I honestly don't know if I'm doing this right. Can't lie to you. I don't know if I need more to really see the pattern. Let me stop talking and just show you. There's some little spikes showing up. There's some little, like, I've done 1 row of spikes. Like, you can see these here. And I've started the 2nd row, but not entirely, I don't think. My dude, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm gonna be soups honest with you. Genuinely don't know if I'm doing this right, because there are some sections that feel really flat. But again, I think I just need to do more. But this is what we're looking like. You got the flat bottom, and we have the Romanesco texture. I really want to nail this. I really do. I really do. And I'm doing my best to like use my common sense to infer some things. But yeah, I hope I'm doing this right. I genuinely don't know. And so I'm just going to trust the process, and I'm going to keep going. Guys, I'm so irked by this. I've done like a few more rows on this to see if I can really see the pattern forming. And I just want to lay it out so y'all can see what I see. I feel like all of this looks okay. Like, you can kind of see the spikes forming around all of here until you get skirt here, and you're just like, it's literally flat. Like, I don't understand why. And this is my beginning of the round, right? Yes, this corner is my beginning of the round, and it literally looks nuts. Like, I actually don't understand, because you can very clearly see the texture forming everywhere but here, like this whole section. And I don't understand why it looks like that, because I'm doing the same repeat around the whole thing. Like, I genuinely do not like, that's flatter than your girlfriend's ass, bro. Like, I'm so irritated with this. Okay, friends, I have updates. First of all, look how cute this fisherman's sweater is. This is coming out this winter for the brand that I'm shooting for, Title 9. I don't think they've ever really dabbled in knitwear before. This is stunning, and it's such a popular sweater pattern right now. But let me show you the like real highlight of it. Girl, there are pockets in this sweater. Like, that broke my brain. Have you ever seen that before? Anyway, I have an update for you guys. Do you think I went to bed last night? No, of course I didn't stay up until 2 a.m. Who said that? Of course I did not stay up till 2 a.m. and fixed it and did not go to bed until I thought it looked right. Do you know me at all? Yeah, so I am very pleased to show you guys. It looks a million times better. Like, you can really see that the shape goes all the way around if I hold it like this. You see how there's no flat bits, right? Like, you can see that kind of scalloped design going all the way around. All the little points, boom, 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 boom. Yeah! Okay. So the designer did get back to me last night on my TikTok plea for help, okay? And essentially she was like, it looks like your increases and decreases are not aligned to me. And I was just like, you know what? I think you're right. And so I went back through the pattern, and there is a page where she shows a close-up of the stitches and what your increased stitches should look like and what your decreased stitches should look like. I don't know how I missed that whole half a page. And again, I knew it was me. I knew it was me. All of the details and everything you need to know is perfectly in the pattern. I knew that I was like doing something wrong. But yes, after I reread and like burnt that detail into my head, it did make it a million times easier to read the pattern and know where I am in each row so that I know how to build off the last row. That's exactly what I was complaining about last night, obviously, where I was just like, I don't fucking get it. And like, I knew that was the issue, and we fixed it, and it looks amazing so far. It looks amazing so far. And so today we are headed up into the mountains, the Three Sisters mountain range. We're currently in the little town of Redmond, and it's so cute and quaint. Can I show you how absolutely charming and adorable this little town is? Look at like how big and mature the trees are. Look at this. It's literally so cute. I just find it so charming. I love a good red tree. Look at that. So pretty. So the girls are in a coffee shop right now getting breakfast. Because we don't play about our breakfast. Like, I'm kidding. I may edit that out. I'm online too much. Yeah, so we're headed up to the mountains today. I'm gonna keep knitting on this, and I will check in with you guys later. We just got up to our yurt. Let me show you what this looks like. Yurt number 1. Yurt number 2. Sauna. Okay, a sauna. Okay.
She's gonna
Rachel. Sauna. We're gonna be in the sauna later. Okay.
Not a sauna, it's a sauna.
Yeah, that's right.
Sauna.
Yep.
And I think this is a wood shed.
Yes.
I think that's a wood shed. That's also a wood shed over there. What a cute property. If a woodcut chuck could chuck wood. Whew, it's been like 2 days since I've checked in with you guys. It's now Wednesday. I think the last time I checked in with you guys, it was Monday, because that's when we got here to the yurt. And we've been like go, 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 doing all the things this whole time. So I haven't knit a ton, but I do have updates. One, this was so much fun. I'm leaning against the sauna. My hair is like really frizzy now because we did sauna time yesterday. We had sauna and we cold plunge. It was awesome. We went on this really long hike. I got really sweaty, hence the hair. But yeah, let me show you where we are after, I guess, 3 days of tinkering with it in my very spare free time. Oh wait, no, this is actually, we're almost there. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That looks so sick. So the designer has made a 16-row repeat for the Romanesco pattern, and you have to do it, I think, 3 times. And I am, I think, almost through my second time, like my second round through the 16 rows. So I think I'm slowly creeping my way to halfway, if kind of halfway, almost there. But I think I'll have a lot more free time today and even tomorrow morning before I leave to crank out more knitting. But yeah, it was so lovely up here. We had no cell service this whole time. But it's okay because we have knitting. Good morning. It's my last day here in Oregon, and I'm about to head to the airport in a short while, maybe a little under an hour. But I wanted to give you an update. My energy is quite low because unfortunately I had a really, really bad night, and one of my autoimmune diseases flared up last night in the middle of the night and got really sick, and I did not sleep well at all. So I am slowly recovering this morning and trying to bring myself to, I just ate some breakfast, and I want to show you guys where I'm at. And also you're gonna laugh, let me show you. All right, anyway, here we are. This is what we're looking like. How freaking cool. I am working on the handles, y'all. I am literally working on the handles, which is so exciting. But let me tell you about my stitch markers, okay? Which are 2 raggedy earrings and 2 little elastic hair rubber bands that I scoured out of the bottom of the depths of my toiletry bag. Yeah, I did not realize that I left my goddamn notions box with all my little notions in it at home, and I would need more than 1 stitch marker. I've literally been breaking the yarn with my teeth, and then during this whole body portion, there's sections at the tip here where it's like just rows of knitting, like straight knitting, no increases or decreases. And when I would come across those, I would just slip my wedding ring off to mark my beginning of the round, so that once I finished those knit stitches, I knew where the beginning of the round was, so I could start again in the textured pattern. Well, not textured pattern, start again with the increases and decreases to create this texture. And so that was working out okay for me. But then I got to this part, and you need 4 stitch markers total to mark out like the opening of the bag and where the handles are gonna go and stuff. And I was just like, last night I was like, oh shit, like I only have this wedding ring. So I took my earrings off and I was like, okay, that's 2 more. And then I was digging through my stuff, like I have to have something else tiny that I can slip on here. And I found like literally like 3 of these little like rusty rubber bands. This one's broke, yep. Like they're literally been at the bottom of my toiletry bag for so long. Like a lot of them had broke, and I found 2 that were like halfway decent, so I've been very gentle with them, and I decided to put my wedding ring back on and not use it as a marker because I didn't want it to stay on here for a long time, because you know stitch markers be falling off and you'd be losing them and stuff, and it was okay when I was just doing 3 rows of knit and then putting my ring back on. So I took my earrings off, I used earrings, and I used 2 rubber bands, and then for the beginning of the round I just like doubled up the rubber band so that I know this is my beginning of the round. We are making it work, okay? We are making it work, we're doing our best, and everything's fine. But yeah, I am almost finished with what I think will be like finishing off the body. Right now I am like decreasing on some parts and then like continuing to like knit in the pattern on some parts, which I think is where the handles are. So I'm going to hopefully knock out like this bit before I have to go to the airport. But I don't have a direct flight. I have a layover in Portland on my way back to Denver, and excuse me, hopefully I can knock this out on the airplane. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Kind of, I need to knock this out on the airplane, because once I get home I have to clock in and catch up on a lot of Jitterbug art studio work. I have 5 client projects that I'm currently actively working on, which is why y'all haven't really been seeing me on YouTube. I've not been super consistent on YouTube because I've not had the free time. Obviously YouTube is not my full-time job. Art is my full-time job. I run my own business, so I have to prioritize. And as much as I love making my YouTube content, I have to be responsible, and I'm not allowed to edit anything. I can film stuff if I like here and there, but I'm just not allowed to like sit down and like spend all that time editing if I have client projects to do and, you know, house chores I've been avoiding and all of that. So hopefully you guys are being patient with me, because I'm doing my best. But sounds like the girls are here, so I probably need to hurry up and go. But I will check in with you guys maybe at the airport. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to y'all because that's awkward, but I'm gonna show y'all the progress. But oh my gosh.
I did the ones I did, but that was all yes and no. Yeah, I don't know what happened with mine.
Look, friends, I am back at home and I have finished the knitting portion of the Romanesco bag. Look at how fab she is. I am obsessed with her, and I'm ready to give it a little steam. We got the steamer here, seeing the reflection, and it says to give it a very light steam, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to sew the lining and attach that into the bag, at least attempt to. hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. It's Sunday now. I've been back home for, I guess this will be the second day I've been back home, and we're finishing up the Romanesco bag today, this morning. Okay, let me show you where I ended off last night with my husband helping me with the sewing portion, or just like guiding me through it, all right? Like making sure I'm doing it with good craftsmanship, because that's not my forte. But here we are. I have the inner lining pinned to my knit bag in the proper orientation so that I can now hand sew this upper section into the bag where I have it pinned. I'm gonna hand sew all the way around the upper ledge to create the bag. And it doesn't say this in the pattern, but my husband is tasking me to also tack down all 4 corners on the bottom, and he also wants me to tack 1 middle stitch on either side here so that the lining really stays in place and the bag will extra keep its structure. We also did some other little sewing techniques in here, like cutting this little inner edge so that the rounded bit can lay more flat. It all looks pretty good, and I think we're going to really love the finished result. So I'm going to sit out here on my porch. I got my cup of tea. I have my tiny animal. There she go. I have my tiny animal, and we're going to get this project done. We are all done. That looks way better with the lining. I love the shape. Look at the little opening. Love her. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. You guys go a little close up. I love it. The Romanesco bag. And let's look inside so you can see the inner lining. It looks great. I'm really happy with this. I am going to definitely put a cute outfit together and make a TikTok, of course. And yeah, this is, I'm into it. Let me put her on. Yeah. 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 She's cute. She's cute. I love it. I love it. I look so tired. It's Sunday, y'all. You gotta bear with me. I haven't done any of my beauty things yet because I've been obsessed with trying to finish this bag, and we did it. Let me know if this is on your to make list. I swear this pattern would look amazing in every single color. I definitely want to make a large size as well. Okay, I want to make a large size as well, probably in a really bright color. But this one I think is going to be more, it's gonna be more of one that I grab because it's like this nice neutral blue denim look. So cute. Okay, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.